I am a first-class girl. Even my name is special. Felicia O'Neil. So I cannot be with just any guy. Besides, I am a student of college, and I hardly have time to look for a man who is going to be the one for me. My friends have told me about Tinder, and I find it rather interesting. All you need to do is sign up and wait for a guy. It's really great. You already know what guy you'll have, the color of his hair, even the shape of his eyebrows. You can state that you want a man with good taste in clothes, a six-pack, and that he must be a fan of Paco Rabanne Million perfume. So, I downloaded the application, signed up, and what do you think? I found him immediately. I saw his photos and wanted to meet him. He looked handsome and well-mannered. What an amazing application! I felt so happy that I shared the link to his account on my Instagram. We talked with Ben the whole night, wrote compliments to each other. I even sent a kiss to say goodnight to him. We agreed to meet at a fancy restaurant. I put on my best dress and sexiest lingerie and sprinkled my eyes with lemon to make them sparkle. When I was sitting at the restaurant waiting for my date, a man looking like a maniac joined me at the table. I tried to explain to him that I was waiting for someone, but he kept telling me something, and then I realized that it was him. He was my date. But how could it be? This one was a Latino with dark curly hair and a very ordinary face. Definitely not the guy I saw in the photo. I thought it was a mistake or someone's bad joke. However, the guy showed me the photo and even looked hurt. He pointed at a man standing behind the handsome guy I had expected to see, and that was him. So he wasn't actually lying that he was at the photo, but I couldn't believe that he was the man I had been talking to all night. The evening was ruined. Even more, he had a horrible accent that made understanding of his words rather difficult. Okay, my evening was definitely ruined. But what if I played him, too? I pretended that I still wanted to have dinner with him, no matter what had happened. First, I took my telephone and called someone. During the call, I was talking loudly and said that I was going to a business trip. And I added, "I'll be back in a few days. Love you." I told Ben that it was my husband, and that now I was free to spend the evening with him. He was surprised by the fact that I was married. He probably thought, okay, this hot blondie is married. Maybe it's even better. He seemed happy and called the waiter to make an order. I ordered plenty of food. He asked me if I were a gourmet. I explained that I was pregnant and starving. He was surprised even more, but didn't mind. He probably thought, okay, she's married and pregnant. Anyway, all I want is to take her to the hotel. Then he offered me a drink. I agreed and mentioned that if I drank, I would not have to get tested the next day. He didn't even seem to care. We talked and had dinner. I tried to mention the tests as often as possible. Finally, he paid attention to that, but asked nothing. We arrived at the hotel and were going to book a room when he suddenly asked me about the tests. I said I had to get retested for HIV the next morning, but as I drank some wine with him, I could go to the hospital later. He was shocked. He probably thought, what? HIV? Go to hell, you crazy chick. I'm gonna leave right now. I spent that night at the hotel alone, and I slept like a baby. Well, that's the experience I had with the dating site. Please click the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to this channel. Best regards, Felicia O'Neil.